Israel is also battling a surge in COVID-19 infections due to the spread of the Omicron variant. The top health advisor to the Israeli government has predicted that 1/3 of Israel's population could contract Omicron in the next few weeks. The surge in cases is likely to add to the burden on the health services. Hospitals and health centers in Israel are already under strain due to the outbreak of the winter flu. Hospitals and first responder emergency services have already started to sound alarms as over 3 million of the citizens are at the risk of catching COVID-19 in January alone. Hospitals have raised concern over the system's ability to cope with the expected number of serious cases.
With the recent rise of the Omicron strain of the coronavirus throughout Israel, many people have contracted the disease, and many of our volunteers have been exposed to people who are confirmed carriers and therefore not able to respond anymore to medical emergencies. However, in those instances, volunteers who are nearby or close in proximity who are still healthy and have not been exposed will provide the coverage and medical care in those instances so that our network of volunteers will not be disrupted or has not yet been disrupted throughout this trying period, and we hope that continues.
The country's top health advisor has said that the surge in Omicron cases could see the country reaching COVID herd immunity, but with risks, saying that the country could pay a price for this, and he wanted to see herd immunity achieved via vaccinations and not a surge in cases. Daily COVID-19 infections in Israel have quadrupled to over 3,500 in the last 10 days. The Prime Minister, Naftali Bennett, has admitted that his current policy will not prevent a big rise in cases. He further earlier insisted that the aim is to prevent a spike in serious illness while keeping the economy open, though Israel has not yet ruled out another lockdown. And our correspondent, Jody Cohen, has sent us this report from Rarana. Take a look.
While Prime Minister Bennett has said Israel might face 50,000 cases a day, Health Minister Horowitz, who is from a different political party, has suggested that apocalyptic scenarios only serve to cause panic. Bennett announced good news on the vaccination front. Within 1 day of starting fourth shots for the most vulnerable, 100,000 people had already received their shot or scheduled an appointment to do so. This is Jody Cohen for WION World is One.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.